all, the FAA likes airports too, and so some of you may have had good experiences with the FAA and bad experiences with the FAA, but I would say one of the things that are good experiences, I think, is the support that the FAA has for airports of all kinds. And the biggest stick that the FAA has is obviously the grant program, $3.6 billion it gives to airports around the country for development, and that's commercial service as well as non-commercial service airports. And coming along with those airports taking that money are what are called grant assurances, which are promises that the airports make when they take that money from the taxpayers of things they're going to do. And that's the biggest stick, that when any of you hear about a threat to an airport, I would encourage you to go to Phil and Andy and Bill Dunn, who's fabulous, and just let the FAA hear about that, because they'll be all over it. I think somebody earlier said one of the ways the FAA responds so is from people like you. I think it was Stacy who said through the volunteer program, you often hear in your local communities, and you merely need to tell the FAA, and they'll be your ally in trying to fight whatever's happening.
Aero-TV is brought to you by...
Today, there is an affordable, high-performance, easy-to-own and easy-to-operate very light jet designed with you in mind. Far less expensive than any other twin-engine jet to buy, it is also the least expensive to own and operate. It is the Eclipse 500, the jet that's easy to buy, easy to fly, and fun to own. The jet for you.
Now, back to Aero-TV.
What is the most important part of any effort to save an airport?
And that's easy. It's everybody in this room. It's the community support that y'all bring, and the experience that y'all bring, and the expertise that you get to tell your elected officials about how important your airport is. It's each and every one of you in this room, and that brings that need to tell everybody how important the airport is and the benefits that it does bring, not only economically, but for safety reasons and for the keeping general aviation alive.
Well, there may be three of us that can take a crack at it, but the answer is community involvement. Mm-hmm. I would invite you, if something starts to threaten your airport, not only to talk to your elected officials, but talk to your Chamber of Commerce and explain to them what happens if we lose this vital port to the rest of the country. And so get them involved. It's hard sometimes to counteract one wealthy developer that's got his eyes on that 200 acres of downtown property, but you can beat them.
I'd say educate your community before saving the airport becomes an issue. Have them understand the importance, both economically, recreationally, all the important things there are about your airport that makes it important to your community, to your business leaders, to your elected officials. But start doing that before it's ever threatened. Don't walk in there when somebody's knocking on your door. I think you should think about a strategy for doing that year-round, year after year.
Great. Well, Woody, Bob, Shelley, I want to just thank you very much for spending time with us here this morning. It's been great.
Thank you. Thank you very much.